Well, good evening, everyone. This is Terra Quator. Hope you're doing well. It's Monday, first day of the week, or the work week, I should say. Though not everyone's going to have a full work week, obviously, for this very reason. It is December 23rd, 2024, day 358. Relax! Not only is this the 358th day of not drinking, as I'm completely sober, it's also the 358th day of the year. Meaning, day after tomorrow is Christmas Day. And that's why I say not everyone's going to have a full work week. If you work on Christmas Day, I apologize for you. But if you live in the United States, I hope you get that sweet, sweet overtime if you get voluntold or volunteer to work. I never did appreciate when people get voluntold to work on the holidays. It's technically supposed to be illegal, but I had my share of being forced to work on holidays because the upper echelon refused to, so I was voluntold. Pretty sure some of you know that term, but the majority of the time I got voluntold to work on a holiday. I worked at Blockbuster Video in the year 2007. I hated working there. I don't like talking. Well, it was just a bad experience. Not only did I have weird management, like I said, always getting voluntold to work the holidays because no one else did, and because I was the newest person working there, they made me do it. I mean, at least I got overtime pay, but they should have paid more because they made me work on holidays. And I've had my share of places working where they would try to find a way to say to take away your overtime pay for holiday pay. They'd find reasons like, oh, you didn't work as much next week, so we'll furlough that. No, don't do that. That's still very illegal. But, you know, it's your word against theirs kind of thing. But it's not as common as it used to be. But I hope everyone is enjoying their holidays, their Christmas time with themselves and their families, or your pets. Pets are interesting. Yes, indeed. We're just getting through things. I'm looking forward to hitting the final day of this challenge. And I will say, Christmas time definitely throws it off a little bit for me. Not to mention that I still don't quite understand why the way U.S. I don't know how many other schools do this, but in the U.S., our school years going through the winter is the halfway point. And a lot of other schools systems in other countries, say like the East, their school years start in spring, which makes more sense to me. The only thing I can think of is because of how we're much more temperate environment, that they want their longest vacation to be during the summertime when they're enjoying themselves and it's dreadful. Well, now it's just dreadfully hot. In fact, I can tell you for this Monday evening, it is a very strange one. It is going to be 52 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. And if I pull this up real quick, and you just ignore my phone making noise at me because I still get alerts, let me go ahead and I'll pull this up for those who use the metric, because most of you probably do. 54. Oops, we gotta kind of do this from a distance. I got them big thumbs going on. To Celsius. So it is officially winter, and tonight, the nighttime, when we've already had temperatures below freezing, tonight is going to be 12.2 degrees Celsius, or 54 Fahrenheit. It is going to be a warm night. So I turned the heater off. I know it's only in the 60s outside, but it feels perfectly fine. I didn't even need to wear my coat when I went to the store for these final ingredients. Because it is Monday. Because Wednesday morning, I have to start immediately with baking the turkey for everyone. We got the final ingredients. I got the bay leaf I needed. I got the fresh rosemary stems. I already have whole clove. I think I'm going to throw in some nutmeg this time. And I did get basil, so I'm well stocked on that. The only thing I couldn't find, once again, was a turkey baster. I looked for that turkey baster. I picked the wrong time to look again. Everyone is panic buying their turkey basters, so everywhere's out of stock. I know Dollar General is, Walmart is, Country Mart's out of stock on their turkey basters. Sam's Club is definitely at a turkey basters. If they does Sam's Club even carry? Speaking of, these kids keep eating more and more. I'm thinking perhaps what I should do for the month of January is get a Sam's Club membership and start buying some of the foods they eat a lot of in bulk. I just wish we had a Winco Foods out here in my city. That's one thing I did miss in California is Winco Foods, the employee-owned grocery mart. I also really liked their bulk food section, and I don't see any of those here in this city. And that is something I do miss. Of course, the Winco I used to live by in northern Sacramento. I'm pretty sure you can figure out which one. It was in Antelope. That grocery store, what I appreciated, they had fresh beehives that you can get honey from. And they always said, do not open the boxes, the bees will get out. Believe it or not, there was an incident where someone did open the bee box, and it wasn't me. I just remember hearing screams, bees, and then a bunch of middle-aged ladies running away and just seeing a few bees near the hive, and I'm like, oh, someone opened the beehive. Way to go. But they had some really good honey over there. They always had the clover honey, because that's what most of the stuff you get is clover honey. But the really good one they had over there was blackberry honey. And it's been a while since I've had some good blackberry, raw, unfiltered blackberry honey. And that stuff's pretty darn good. But aside from that, going back onto the turkey, I did get the bay leaf this time, because that was an ingredient I forgot last time, because I didn't have it. I thought I did, but I was out. And this time I will remember to use the rosemary. So I have that. I have the yellow onions. I could only find white garlic. I was hoping they would have red garlic or some kind of really good garlic from Gilroy, because believe it or not, Gilroy has really good garlic, okay? You got to admit that. Gilroy does really good garlic. If there's one thing in California I really, really appreciate, it's their agriculture. The fact that they do so much and they try so hard to keep the quality up with how little the state lets them use water. It's horrendous how poorly their water is managed, but with what they get, they try so hard to give you some good produce. Then they got to fight with the water parks. Ugh, whole different thing. But that's ready. I have the 2 very large bottles of Chardonnay, and this time I do have plain gelatin. Because last time I couldn't get a hold of gelatin in time, so I tried to use some cornstarch and some flour to thicken the wine broth from the turkey. And let's just say I do not like cornstarch, and I don't like using flour in it because it just doesn't mix really well. So this time I'm going to try using gelatin. Not a lot, of course, because I don't need to have wine. I could make wine jello. I won't. But this is the alcohol is all going to be burned out, or not burned. It's going to be all boiled out anyway. But I could either do that or take a long time and turn it into a wine reduction. But I think it'll just be easier to do all of this and turn it with what we have, and make a gravy using some gelatin. Just cut some corners there. And plus the gelatin's not going to alter its flavor so much. So I'm going to have the wine gravy after it's, completely roasted this turkey. I just need to do some calculations, because unfortunately this turkey is a lot smaller than the one I did on Thanksgiving. It was just because of what they had. I was really hoping I'd be able to get a hold of, say, a 17 or a 19 pound turkey. I was really hoping for a 20 plus, but all I could find was just under 14 pounds. And they finally had a 17 pounder at the store today. But if there's one thing I know when it comes to baking turkeys, they say there's an option of thawing it in your kitchen sink. I say do not do that. You either buy a fresh unfrozen turkey, or if you do get the frozen turkeys, which most people do, thaw it slowly in your refrigerator only. If you want a juicy, tender turkey, follow the baking instructions, but do not use any fast thaw instructions, because you are reducing the likelihood you're increasing the likelihood of your turkey being dry. So just don't thaw it in your sink. give yourself a week to thaw it in your refrigerator, and that's what we've been doing. That's the best advice I could give for doing a turkey and having it coming out good. I don't even mess with fried turkey. I just don't mess with that, period. I've personally known people who nearly burn their homes down frying turkeys. But of course, the most common reason people set their houses on fire trying to fry turkeys is while they think they have their oil at the right temperature in that frying vat, you have to make sure your turkey is not too big for the amount of oil that is in there. And on top of that, they didn't fully thaw their turkey and pat it dry first. Fully thaw your turkeys and pat them dry on the outside before you put it in that boiling oil. Any level of freezing on there, any level of excess water or moisture on the outside of your turkey, you're going to cause a boil over and you're going to cause it to flame up. But if anything, I wish I could do what my older brother was doing, but I need to get a different grill. The grill I have, you could do smoking in it. It's just, you can't do it safely. We all remember last year when I burned my hair, I had to shave because I burned my beard off. I don't want to have that incident again because I've nearly gained back that length that I've lost. And my kids do not like it when I've shaved. It terrifies them. So I prefer to keep my kids happy in keeping the beard. Lilia may not like it, but 3 of us in this house do like it. But yeah, we are very prepared to have a delicious, delicious turkey. I thought I could give the recipe for what I'm working on down in this description in the comment section down below, so I might do that, because if you want to have a delicious, tender turkey, the main thing is I have to get the right calculations for the weight of this turkey. But I could put it in the comment section down below. But I want everyone to enjoy their week. Christmas time is right just day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. You need to be spending time with your families. Lord knows that we just don't do that enough anymore. We're all very busy. We all go very far away. I haven't seen my side of the family since 2018. So it's been a little while. It's been about 6 years. No. Yeah, it's been a little over 6 years. But I just don't want to go back to California. I really don't. I feel like if I go back there, like someone in there is going to try to get me for something. I just don't like. I don't like how they run things. But where we are now, it's comfy. It's definitely a lot more comfy. I have an easier time conversing with people here than I did in California. And I kind of like it. The one thing is, in terms of our families, the cultural shock has been just how little we do with families out here. There are various logical reasons for why, and I needn't go into them because it's none of my business to share. But there's definitely been a major difference on how we spend time with families, like the extended family and stuff. But if you have the opportunity, think about how little time you may be spending with your family now. Oh dear. Should have kept that on. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can fix that. It crashed on me. Let me fix that. It's going to take just a minute. I don't even know why I am, but if there's one thing I don't like, it's it being completely still. See if I can get that fixed up. There we go. Now just get you moved around to there, and oh dear. Yeah, about right there. That'll do for the most part, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and do that. But anyway, as I was going on, my phone turned off. So that's it. It happens. But take the consideration of how little time you've been spending with your family throughout the year. and consider spending some time with them. Even if just for a short bit. And you don't have to do it and say, oh, it's because of the holidays. I mean, this is the perfect time, of course. But you want to let your family know you're thinking about them. I do my best with that kind of thing too. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Monday evening. It is December 23rd, 2024. It's festive time. It doesn't feel very festive outside knowing that it's going to be in the 50s Fahrenheit tonight. So I'll use this overcast outside as feeling festive, even though it might rain. Rain is not very festive, is it? All right, I'll get out of everyone's hair. I want you to enjoy your evening. This is Terraquator signing out. We will see you all tomorrow on Tuesday. So long, everyone.